get that on there. Get one of you lot speak.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
There we go, that should be working. How do, folks? Hopefully you can all hear me. If you can't, we'll do a Charlie Chaplin version of Cyberpunk. So, welcome to Heavyweight Gaming. This is Thursday. We're playing Carbon 2185, which is a Cyberpunk game using the 5e rule edition, designed, created, built, etc. by Dragon Turtle Games. Sorry. They kickstarted. It was really successful. They've done another Kickstarter since. They've done more and more stuff with it. Their Terminal Overdrive, which is, if you go check it out, there's stuff dropping and PDFs and books and all that. If you just go to Dragon Turtle Games website, they should be able to tell you all about it. Or go to Kickstarter and look up Dragon Turtle Games. There's loads of stuff on there. Or you can find their Discord and find out loads of information there. Either way, if you do go to the website and you do buy stuff and you use their web store to do so, and you put in the code WAIT, W-A-I-T, you'll get 10% off. So do that, and you get 10% off. So it's lovely, lovely. So yeah, so thank you very much, Dragon Turtle Games. They sponsor said channel, sure. For that reason, go buy stuff, get 10% off. Tell them I sent you, be great. We're using Roll20 tonight. Fucking hell. We're using Roll20 tonight. Sweet Shrimp, hello, hello. I know that person, and I know Dwarf Roy, and I know even Wobbit. We're just talking to ourselves in chat, kids. This is amazing.
Pretty much.
Absolutely amazing. Oh, 2 extra people have turned up. They might not be us. So, yeah, so we use Coyote Grey's tokens. So if you go to Roll20 and go to the marketplace, in fact, I should have a command for this. Boom. If you go to the marketplace and Roll20 and put in Coyote Grey, you'll see all these chibi token packs that he does, and he's done a Cyberpunk one, and that's the one we use, or the one I use anyway, for my Cyberpunk games. Big fan of chibi artwork, big fan of Roberts at Coyote Grey, so go check them out. That's super cool, and we use Roll20, so if you like virtual tabletops, we're not sponsored by Roll20, but use them, well, there's Foundry and all that palaver, but we're using Roll20 for our game tonight. We're on social media, so if you've got like Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or YouTube, I didn't think that was going to work, and then it did. Then you'll find us, just type in Heavyweight Gaming and you'll find us on any of them, and you can follow us and see what we're going on. Twitter's the one I probably use the most to shout about the channel, but we do have a Facebook page and an Instagram page where we do stuff. YouTube, we put everything across there, from our D&D to our Pathfinder to our Carbon, and any one-shotty stuff we do in between, so go check that stuff out. We do not have Nathan tonight, unfortunately. He's diving. And I mean like scuba, underwater, like lunatic diving, defying the laws of physics.
Rude.
I stand by it. It's an act of heresy.
That's fair.
So yeah, yeah, whatever, cool. Enjoy yourselves. Go check out social media. We're all over it. We allow rerolls for this lot, these 4 people. What do we call it? A party. We allow rerolls for the party. If you throw 200 bits at the episode, they get a free reroll. They can do it on anything really, but they can't do it on death saving throws. They can't do it on the Dungeon Master rolls. They can't carry it over to next session, and they're only allowed 5 at any one point. So if you do, thank you very much. If you don't worry about it. I don't think there's much else to go on there. Yeah, that's it. Recap. I have no idea. It's been months since before. Was it before Christmas? It was before Christmas, wasn't it? This lot have been together quite a while now. And they've been to Mars. They've picked up new people from Mars. They've left people before Mars and then collected them back after Mars, aka chess. They returned a young boy from Mars they left a young boy on Mars and faked bringing him to Earth to keep him safe. Said young boy has a special affinity with nanites, and there are a bunch of buddies. There is a private mercenary corporation type unit that is after Mason, the young boy, to take advantage of his abilities and nanite manipulation wizards. But yeah, they managed to get away with it. Now they're down here, they've decided they want to make a couple of quid. They want to try and start getting a bit of a foothold in the world, considering they're now level 6. And basically done everything on a tenner. So, you are currently not assigned to any job via corporation that you know of. You are not chasing your asses, you're not constantly going forwards. You managed to take a breath and make plans for yourself for the first time in a long time. You made some contacts, of which I don't know where my notebook is. You spoke to some people, and they've given you a job, or at least the job that you've chosen to do. You did a bit of a shopping spree, which was nice. You got some money for returning some items to the Crown Estate Mega Corporation. And you spent some of that money, if not all of it, and got chased to throw in a few quid. You bought yourself some guns, some augments, just some kit, a nice hair clip for Chase, and all is going well in the world. The first job you've taken on is to retrieve a truck, a 45-foot long lorry that you have found the location of. Approaching the back alley or alleyway or lane that you were told it would be at, you saw it turn into an alleyway to the top, turn left, and then out of view. We left it at that you were at the start of the alley, so at the street facing side of it. You're not quite into that like back street yet. You are on the outside of it that is still a little bit rainy, and for those that like a bit of music, I'm going to try and put some escape on here. Oh, I've not used this for a little while, so see how this. Right, so let's see what this does. Right, those in chat, you should be able to hear traffic and rain. If it gets a bit too loud, let me know, because the sound mixer is on the same as the players, and obviously I need to keep it loud and quiet so I can hear them and you can hear them, but let me know. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap over at Roll20, so bear with me, it's been a while. Boom, you should be able to see that now. This is Frag Maps. This is a map by Frag Maps, sorry. Really cool maps. I'm a patron. I don't usually, I tend not to do a patron because my 3 kids take all my money, but I'm very, very happy that I do throw a few quid at Frag Maps, because their maps are unbelievable and I can't wait to use more and more of them in our games. But yeah, this is a Frag Maps map. I guarantee if they do see it, a few of them are going to tell me I've set the scale wrong. But I've been messing about with it, and I'm happy with it for now, but as I learn more and more about Roll20 we can sort it out. However, players, it is raining. You saw the lorry go up the alleyway. Jean, who is usually played by Nathan, is not with you, has volunteered, quite nicely of them being a healer, to be the lookout on the front streets. Cars going past, just keeping an eye out, pulling his jacket up, collar up high, and just keeping himself as dry as he can from the rain. So, what I'm going to do is bugger him off to the out the way. You 4 are at the start, as you can see, I hope, at the bottom. Now it's entirely up to yourselves what you do or don't do, and we'll go 3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
Of the peace and quiet.
Turn around and walk away.
Well, I guess we know where it went. So, but you lot have worked together before. So how about you do what you feel like you need to, and I'll slot in somewhere around the line.
Well,
Interesting way to put it.
Yin,
Yep.
will you cover as I go up the alley as well? And I'm going to sweep round to the right of the shanty container that's in front of us.
Okay. I'm just gonna just keep my hand kind of close to my concealed weapon, just to keep an eye out on whatever's going on, so I can just grab it if needs be.
okay, well you should be able to move your token, so...
So where are you going for 13X?
Yes, I'm going over in this direction.
Okay. So I'm gonna
However, by about the time that he leaves the signs,
yeah.
I will activate my Invisi skin which
Cool.
basically renders me invisible
Yeah.
with camouflage, and gain advantage on stealth checks.
So, as you get to these red and green neon lights above you, can you both give me a perception check?
Yep.
Perception. There we are. 19.
19, and yourself, Fallen 3x?
24.
Cool. So on the 19, let me just... and above. So on a 19 and above, you can see a drone flight that flies backwards and forwards like this. Hopefully you can see it on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
No real pattern to it, it's just kind of hovering around like this vicinity. And then at the far end by this thick gate here, you can see two non-bespoke, nondescript folk. They're in hoodies, they've got caps on, they've got batons. From this distance, you can't tell if they're actually armed, but you're intelligent enough to know that they probably are, considering you've been hired to rob a truck off them. And they're stood off to the side, just near this gate here. Oh, it's not going. Just for chat and players, I took the grid off, so you're gonna have to use your snap measurements to find out where you're going. Because I trialled it with the D&D lot, and it was quite cool to be rocking around with that. It snapped into a grid and having the grid across the map.
How do you do the thing?
Couple down, you should see like a little circle with a ruler stick.
Yeah, on the left-hand side.
You
You
just
click
on
that.
it, and then you just drag from your point. There you go.
Ah,
You're doing
cool.
it now.
Right. Yeah. So I noticed the droney thing. Can I use my hacker's tools to try and hack into it, so it'll start kind of sweeping?
Oh, look, it's a brand new year, and we've already forgotten how bad we are at hacking things.
So, hackers' tools so a non-hacker can do things at range. You are not a hacker. You are skilled at hacking, if that makes sense. So if you had it in your hands, you could hack it or attempt to hack it. But doing it at range, you will need to be an actual hacker. So at range, no.
Okay, because I am proficient with the hacker's tool.
Yeah, so if you get hold of the drone, you can reprogram it.
Okay, right, that's fine. That's fine.
But like hackers themselves actually can like almost psionically type thing hack into
That's
the
fair.
drone at distance.
Trying to remember how to play this game.
So am I.
Yeah.
So are we all.
Right. I'm going to make sure my hood's up.
Cool.
Then, so I'm kind of a bit extra hidden, and just try to keep my back to the wall, out of the way, and just keep an eye out for everything. So I'm kind of hidden a little bit. Do you want to roll for stealth or anything?
I do. Well,
Yep.
if you want to remain in sight but look nondescript, you don't have to. You can do a deception if there is a deception. But if you're actually hiding, then yeah, a stealth.
Yep, there is deception.
Yeah, I'll do stealth.
Okay. So yeah, roll your stealth.
Hey, that is 22.
22. Cool.
Mhm.
I'm assuming you're stealthing, seeing as you activated your invisi skin.
Yep. So I get advantage. I roll twice, and I'm happy for rolling twice.
Oh, you always love that. You sure you don't want to take the nat one? No, I'm happy with the nat 20.
I'll take the 31, please, Bob, on a nat
Yes.
20.
Yes, you will.
What was your other roll? Like 22? Oh, it's not good, is it?
No, I rolled a 6, so that would have been 17.
Plus the, yeah, that's not bad. Plus the Right, so you
Look,
two
we've
are
got a bullet sponge. You can shoot the
What?
crap out of everything.
What are Abel and Chase doing? Because this
Oh.
will determine whether these two are sneaking along or you lot are rolling initiative.
I'll say to Abel, I know 413X is sneaky, invisible, ninja type person. I'm not sure about Yen, whatever.
Better than anyone's
welcome.
pronounced it so far.
Welcome. Thank you, Niall. It's not just me.
From what I've heard about you on Mars, she can do sneaky things as well. Apparently.
Well, unless you two are actually looking for him, you watched 413X walk forward and not make any attempt to duck behind any cover, just fade into the rain. You saw Ian put her hood up and then just start moving towards the shadowy sides on the left-hand side where the shacks are and just disappear.
So I'll see that and I'll say to Abel, should we stay here and just cover for the time being until things go loud?
Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Because I'm carrying a big ass gun, you're carrying a big ass cello case, and we might break their stealth, if you know what I mean.
What you read
Yeah.
that?
It's people that care about the rogues.
Have you got? I think Jean gave me Yoan's number, and have you got 413X's number? We might as well just link all of our comms together so we can actually just talk to each other without being like, oi, dickhead. You know what I mean?
I've made the assumption you've all connected your comms beforehand.
It's my mobile number.
Yeah. Ah, shit.
What's that
Before we
mean?
just
What's-
Missing a digit.
Does
Missing a
it?
digit.
413X! What's your number again? Oh shit,
So,
is it visible?
I'll just turn around and just sort of like keep the like toggle the comms and just be like, we're just gonna stand here for a bit, and try not to look obvious. Have fun.
So you're going to hang down there. Okay, so
Yep.
Yeaton and 413X. Now don't just go mad moving your tokens around all
No,
over the
I'm
place.
not going to. I'm going to radio back. Now the comms are open. 1 flying drone, Mark 1. 2 static guards, Mark 2, Mark 3.
Copy. Well, hang back still. Let us know if it goes loud.
413X, do you want to... Should we leave the drone and just go for the guards, or do we need to take out the drone as well first?
Hold, I'm going to get a sneaky round the corner. I'm going to walk as quietly as I can with my back against whatever this building is, or container. Get to about here, AD, crouch, and then look round to see what I can see this way. Because I presume that this is a solid object, and therefore I can't look through it at this area.
So where you are, you can't look at this area here where you just pinged.
Yeah.
But you can see slightly through. There's lots of like thick cardboard boxes stacked in this area here. So it's a lean-to that comes off the rest of these buildings here, but it's solidly packed, and the boxes are kept out the rain. So if they weren't there, you could probably see through. But where you are right now, give me a perception check.
Yep.
In fact, give me 2.
1 is 27, and the other is higher.
Cool. So, your first one.
Whoa.
Oh, hello.
Right, so on your first one, you see a mech. Looks rusty, battered. The artwork's obviously quite clean, but this thing looks like it's been bodged together. Yep. You've seen a lot of like outlanders and stuff, and scrappers and that when you've been doing your military time, where they've just got hold of an old military mech, rewired it, one that's been blown up in battle, and kind of put it back together. So it looks a bit of a cowboy effort. No offence, Abel. Your second perception check, as you're watching the drone fly overhead and go backwards and forwards, yeah, in a 10-foot radius around it, there is a. Imagine if you were to blow smoke down a corridor full of lasers. Like through the rain and stuff, you can see that the blinking red light on it is actually almost an area of scan around it, and you can just see it faintly through the raindrops that it's got like a 10-foot scan around it, or it seems to be scanning because the light pulses and then you see it pulse through the raindrops. Using these surveillance drones before you put 2 and 2 together, you can assume that again around this drone there is a 10-foot scan of something going on.
Okay, I'll put my back against the wall again, tucking
Cool.
out the way, and then go for my internal comms. The drone has a perimeter sensor on it, roughly out to about 3 to 3.5 meters. Round the corner is a mech of some kind. Looks put together rather than actually pristine and built by a corp.
You want us to move up, or you want to do a bit more scouting?
Can we get to the other side of the building here? Again.
Where
You
you
need
pinging?
to
Just
on
hold,
the-
just ping.
Oh, that one.
Yeah,
Can you get round here from like this way?
you can. You'd have to walk round, but you can.
Yeah. Would it be worth going around the other side of the building up towards the mech?
Can do, but I can't see directly round the corner. It U-turns, and I'm unable to see what's round the corner and where the lorry is. How high up, AD, is the drone?
About 20 feet.
Oh, so its scan area doesn't actually scan the 10 foot beneath it then?
You don't know. It cones out.
Are there any like ladders or ledges that I could climb up the side of the building I'm stood by?
There's no ladders, but there's enough. There's enough architecture that sticks out that you could, especially with your skill level.
Parkour!
You could quite easily Assassin's Creed it up the wall.
Would it be worth?
You even pulled your hood up as well. Look at that.
Would it be worth me getting onto the roof and having a look from up there?
Yes, as long as you're quiet.
Okay, I'm going to try and get onto the roof.
Cool. Give me a climb check or athletics.
I'm going to switch my magazine out in my SMG for EMP rounds.
Can you give me a sleight of hand?
17.
No, poo-poo.
No, no, poo-poo.
Yeah, Ian, you easily make it onto the roof. You just give me a sleight of hand, 4 and 3.
18.
Cool. You manage, or you're very confident that you managed to change rounds without any noise. The rain is completely drowning it out. Ian, you do indeed climb up there. Give me another stealth check while you were climbing, because you would have changed your position.
Yeah, that's 27.
Cool. Cool. So you're on the roof of this building here. 413X, you're still up the way. Abel, Chase, you doing anything?
When Form 3X mentions the drone, it's like, let's say, you want us to move up, or like I say, you want to do a bit more scouting first before we move up?
Hold for now and see what you can see down the other alleyway.
Yeah, I'm going to move to this corner here, nice and stealthy like.
Cool. No perception check needed as you look down. If I just give me a perception check anyway. See if you see something.
That's 15.
Cool. So, you see these three here. This person here. Can you see their name tags?
No.
Alright, cool. So this person here has a clipboard. It's a perspex, clear perspex data pad by the looks of it. Their jacket's pulled up, hood, and they're looking at it, and then you can see they're directing these two people here. Yeah.
Mhm.
And they're not taking anything off, but they're bringing stuff out from over here, and they're putting it on the back of the lorry. What your perception, you can see the mech obviously. What your perception check showed you is the driver just chilling out asleep, or they look asleep. They're laid back on the chair in the driver's seat.
So I can see the truck.
You can see the truck.
So I can see the truck. There is a
Oh,
driver.
sorry, you're telling them.
Yeah, I'm talking now,
I'll
not
shut
you.
up. You lot enjoy your game. I'll get back in my box.
I'm trying to RP, goddammit. It's been months since I played. Right. So, yeah, I can see the driver looks half asleep. Does he have a weapon? I am talking to you now, Edie.
You assume so.
Okay. Driver looks like he's chilling half asleep. He's in the cab. There appears to be 3 people at the back of the truck. 1 with clipboard directing. The 2, I can also see the mech that 413X mentioned.
Can you see if anyone is in the mech piloting it?
413X, you are aware that it is a war mech, not a piloted mech.
I'll reiterate that then. It looks like it's unpiloted, maybe done by drone or remote.
It's automaton.
Hmm.
Okay.
Fair
So,
enough.
do we
Are
want
there
to... Sorry.
Flashy, blinky lights on it.
This
There are
unit
some
is
lights.
not entirely sure why flashy blinky lights are useful.
Flashy, blinky
on.
lights means it's powered.
There are some lights and there are some broken lights. It definitely looks powered. You've seen it settle, move, adjust backwards and forwards here.
This unit knows it is powered. It is moving ever so slightly.
Do we...
Almost
My finger would do
imperceptive.
this and be like, yeah, it's not windy enough.
Is it on? Brilliant.
I'm not
Wait till the red
ITing
light
this.
flashes 3 times. Do we want to wait until the truck is loaded with whatever, like once it's finished loading and starting to leave before we do anything, or do we just want to go for it now? Because I'm feeling an Italian job on this shit.
So there's 6 people and 2 mechs? Well, 1 mech and 1 drone.
Yes.
I mean, can do.
If you wish, this unit can make a suggestion.
Go for it, 413X.
You could go for the ever so classic stick up, take out the driver, sit in the seat, wait for the doors to slam shut, and then drive off. However, the mech would probably give chase.
So what? One of us stealths to the cab, takes out the driver, and then when we hear the door kind of slam, just start driving off.
Yes, this unit can confirm. If you wish, we can switch positions and you can take the cab and I can go on Overwatch.
I mean, it seems like the best option of not being shot.
Yeah, but at the same time, you're also going to need a distraction to make sure that the mech doesn't chase the truck and blow the truck up, because that's the stuff we need. We need the stuff in the truck.
I do not think the mech will blow up the truck if it has stuff that is needed in it. It may, however, take out the tyres, and the truck probably is not armoured.
Yeah. Ergo, we need people to tank the...
But if you wish, you and Chase could stand at the front of the truck. Then when the truck engine starts, you can step either side of the cab, and then the truck can drive between you, and then we can take out the 3 individuals, the mech, the drone, and the other 2 that will chase up afterwards, while Yin gets away with the precious cargo.
You know the driver's cab. Is the window open or closed?
Closed. It's pissing
80.
down. It's closed.
It's closed.
It's raining. And the truck, just for clarity for yourself, it looks like a commercial civilian truck. It doesn't look military or armoured or anything like that.
Fallen 3XR Yun. These goons that you can see, do any of them have any gang colours or badges on them? Or they can just like standard overalls type?
Give us a perception check.
I don't think I can see any of them from my current position, so I can't give you an answer.
Not right
22.
now from where you are. 22. Where are you? So as you're looking around, you can't see any from the driver. The mech has no markings on it. If it did have, they've probably been scratched off. Like 413XO, you can see that it's battered, broken, mashed together. You know, someone has put a bit of gaffer tape on it and basically had a pop at it. So yeah.
So, if 413X goes where Ewan is, chase, and then Ewan go around the front of these buildings. So we ban, take out the driver. Ewan takes over the driver. If I go where 413X is, we create crossfire. And pray.
So
I have crossfire to
on
land vehicles.
on your perception check, you
Yeah.
you notice that the two loading the lorry and the chap that's got the data tablet,
Yeah.
they've got A or D in a stylized font on their shoulder, on their left shoulder, as a patch.
Chase, do you recognise AOD?
Do I recognise that area?
So a check, shall we? Let's make you roll some dice. Is there a history? Give me a history check.
Welcome to the game.
History. That is a 14.
14. From what you can remember, just from being you, basically, they're a small but up-and-coming brand, called the Angel of Death. And they're basically built on an image of power and destruction. Their motto is, for as long as humans have existed, they have needed a reliable means to kill. They are very well known for very expensive but very effective weapons, from personal sidearms to vehicle-mounted high-caliber death. Well, they've written auto cannons, but you know what I mean.
Why have they got a crappy mech?
You don't know?
Because these are the budget entry-level versions.
They're the grunts.
Just because it looks like shit doesn't mean it is. So
It might have a stealth check.
Yeah, so these goons will probably put up a bit of a fight then.
If I paint your most powerful Warhammer figure, it might have great stats, but it's going to look shit.
That's fair. That's fair. So, does this change our plan?
What can you see the goons carrying any obvious weapons? It's like, are they openly packing?
The two goons at the far back next to the gate were both carrying batons.
You can't
I think
see
that was
no-
right in the description.
And you can see that they definitely have sidearms, but
And have some form of sidearm.
the holsters are fastened over, so you don't. And from this distance, you can't work out what flavour of sidearm it is.
I'm guessing my guys do as well, except the one with clipboard.
He's got a rocket launcher.
The guy with the clipboard, they've all got similar sidearm holsters that are covered up. None of them seem to be carrying massive rifles or anything, but they've all got sidearms, and everyone except the datapad carrier have these batons. The two at the top here have got their batons out, but they seem to be quite relaxed. They're definitely guarding this gate, but they don't seem to be on high alert. They're pretty confident.
The one's happier than the other because I've just noticed one's under tarpaulin and the other stood out in the open.
Yeah.
Aww.
He's loving it.
I want to switch, Dave. No, I haven't had it long enough out of the
Whereas
rain.
these two, their baton and sidearm, are still holstered.
So we can presume they've got at least like a heavy pistol at the most.
I can tell you the mech. 2 seconds.
We'll wreck your shit.
Please.
It's definitely going to hurt one of you.
What bullets am I
It
firing at
looks so from your angle, less yours, falling 3x, as you just see it moving around. But from your vantage point, Ian, you can see that one of its arms seems to be an assault rifle of sorts, kind of just like cabled and nut and bolted to its arm, and the other arm seems to have you can see there's a tank underneath it and a pipe going to the back akin to a flamethrower.
Right. So I do have some ionized bullets. And I do have an EMP.
I've got armor piercing bullets because fuck their armor.
What did you get on your perception check, Ian, when you were looking? Can you
That's fine,
remember?
wasn't it 22?
22.
Hmm.
There is a small dome on the top of the mech. Give me a technology roll.
Whoa, flat out stat.
19.
19. You are aware that that dome is an EMP shield.
Right.
When you say it's pissing down,
Yeah.
how heavy is this rain? Because I mean, flamethrower in the rain is just.
Trust
Oh,
me.
Napalm is still napalm,
Mate,
right? Isn't it?
That flamethrower will obliterate that rain. Even if it was a fucking thunderstorm of death.
Toasty.
Liquid fire cares not
It might
for
create its
water.
own smoke shield.
Yeah.
I can't see the mech.
Whilst it's torching your face.
Oh.
There's something for
Remember
you
one
to
of-
do on Sunday, Dave, when it's pissing down. Flamethrower yourself.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Just let me know how it goes and we'll bring it into the game.
I'll get the hose. Right.
Perfect. So, what are you doing, kids? You very, it's very different without Gene here. Nobody's
It's more
died.
calculated.
Yeah.
We're
There's
actually thinking
a lot
about
less
being made.
talking to NPCs.
We're actually thinking things through. So I could shoot possibly that shield with an ionized bullet, potentially, and then chuck an EMP down to kind of double down and also take out their comms and that drone.
The dome is part of the making of the mech. It'd be
Yes.
so it'd be very difficult to shoot off the EMP shield. It's not
No,
been.
shoot it off. Just like damage it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have no idea if you shooting a bullet, 10 bullets, or anything like that is actually going to destroy it or not.
I mean, to be fair, you've less knowledge of combat mechs and military mechs than some of the party members, but they would also know that it would be quite difficult to damage an EMP shield of a mech because it's
Okay.
obviously deliberately protected to keep it shielded from EMPs.
Yeah. So like that mech, even though I'm just gonna talk to like the guys. Yeah, that mech's got an EMP shield, so it's not as cobbled together as we thought. Maybe it's just meant to look scrappy.
Could very well be. This unit, however, still has not heard any other plans other than the one it has suggested.
I'm down for it.
It's whatever.
So 413X is going to come and take my space. I'm going to head down and try and get into the cab. Chase is going to go round towards the cab to kind of prep for when the Phantom leaves. And Abel's going to head up the other way to kind of create crossfire. Correct?
I think
Sounds
that's
like
what
that.
was.
Assertive.
So I'm going to try and stealth. I'm going to wait for 413X to come to me before I move.
You want a climb check or something? I don't know. Is it athletics?
So athletics, yep. It's not difficult, but you will need to re-roll your stealth.
Okay.
Which I imagine will still be 30 plus. So Chase, you're going round, yeah?
Yep, I won't go in line of sight until
That's
you
fine.
and
I'll give you the fluff in a sec.
22 to the climb,
Yeah.
and the
That's like
stealth was 27.
27. Cool. So Chase, as you go back out onto the street main and it's raining, the traffic's coming past, and you're making your way past this immediate building on your right to the next alleyway where you know, or where you've been told the truck is facing. You can see that there's a street lamp on the right hand side of the lorry that's giving a lit up a floodlit area in front of the lorry, and as it does,
Oh, right. I
Yeah.
thought they came out of the cab then.
I just sat next to the dude.
you see two bikes pull up. One pulls up this side with two folk, and they just kind of position. They put the stand down on the bike, and it's either side of the lorry, and they kind of just rest. Their foot comes over the side, and they're just sort of chilling on the now resting stand of the bike. The window winds down, and there's a conversation happening between this guy and this guy. And you're kind of stood out on the road. You're not, I mean, you're on the map, but don't worry about being in sight. I know that you're trying to keep yourself out of sight. So they don't care. There's other people walking past that are obviously just on the path, checking that the lorry's not going to run them over, and then they cross. But no one's paying you any attention from where you are at the minute.
Yeah, over comms, let them know. Two bikes pulled up beside driver's cab. Talking to driver now.
Yeon and 413X, from your vantage point, you can obviously confirm what Chase is saying.
So the driver's cab window is open now.
It is now, yeah.
The bikers, do they look like they carried any weapons, if you can see any?
They look like they've got shotguns. Or they don't look like. They've got shotguns. You can see them full-on Terminator 2 style, just sat in the front, down by their left-hand leg. Left-hand leg? What a sentence. They've got battens on their backs, just in little short sheaths, and they've got sidearms that are again kind of covered, like in a full, like velcroed lip, you know what I mean, of the holster. And then they seem to be, they look like they're quite thickly dressed. You don't know if that's just armour under leathers or just bike leathers in general, but yeah.
Would it be worth shooting out the street light so it's darker, and then shooting the driver because the window's open now? Because then the truck definitely can't move.
Have you got a silencer? Or a suppressor?
No.
Yes.
Because if we start shooting, it
But it's
might go
heavy
loud.
rain. It is heavily raining.
No, but
Rain,
I'm
the sound
gonna.
of rain on top of trucks is very loud.
I'll tell you one thing that's louder than rain on top of
Oh
a
yeah,
truck.
gunshot.
Is it a gunshot?
gunshot. Yeah, that's definitely a gunshot.
yeah, if you've got a silencer or suppressor, that probably will work.
I don't have an EMP.
She's desperate to use it.
It's
I'm
you
pretty
guys.
sure you pull that EMP out every encounter.
Is it EMP time? No,
Okay,
Ian.
melted the rest of my grenades.
What, so you want to get rid of this one so you can go, I've got no more
You know,
grenades?
No, because
The-
when
the-
we were in the cave, I had
penguins
one in
from
my hand
Madagascar.
and he melted it and I couldn't throw it because he melted all my grenades.
You know the penguins from Madagascar, and one of them always pulls out bombs, and he's just like, no.
Every plan. Anybody want a coffee? Grenade?
I mean, when in doubt, blow it up.
It's Molotov.
I'm gonna attempt to do some form of performance-based social stealth. Because this looks like a shitty alleyway, I'm gonna get out the posh booze that I took from the hotel that we stayed at, that I just took off the shelf.
Okay.
Open it, tip half of it over myself, so I stink of booze.
You're wasting the booze.
It's fine, there's more.
Jesus.
And
Better be more.
then going to basically pretend to be pissed and walk up the alleyway and then slump against pretty much the exact same bit that 413X was slumped against, and sort of like slump down, and I'll be swinging my cello case around and being like, I don't want to fucking hear him play anyway.
So as you are not doing that stealthily, The drone immediately comes over here, and you can now see that the red light, or Phone 3X will be able to see it if he was still about. Let me just, I need to just do something quickly. Sorry. Oh dear. Yeah, cool. The red light is very obvious and now focused on yourself. As you come up, these guys make their way down here. He stays there, just steps there. This guy comes right over to about here and he stands under the drone. You there?
Whoa, what do you want?
Get out the alleyway.
I'm just sitting here. I need a piss.
Go piss down the alleyway. At the
Can
front.
you hold this for me then? And I'll hold the booze out.
He steps a little bit closer. He unfastens his sidearm holster and he just puts his hand on it and he's just kind of pointing the button at you. Look, you're all drunk. Just... Is that a cello case? Give me a... Here we go. give me a drunk roll.
Doing so
Deception,
well.
do you want? It's a performance. I can do performance.
Yeah, performance is what I was going to go with.
Yeah.
Give me a performance check.
19.
19. Oh shit. 18, motherfucker. Alright, take your piss and then piss off. And he sort of makes his way back up here. And he's about there. Kind of just keeping an eye on you, but... And the drone...
Get your wang out.
The drone flies back over.
I'll put the bottle on the floor. And just full on drop trow. So my arse is bare.
So your pants around your ankles?
Yeah, start having
Cool.
a piss.
We'll assume you're at half movement until they're pulled back up. Alright? So if you
Can't find it anywhere in the
combat-
rule book, AD.
I'm just home brewing as we go, kids.
So was he.
My trousers around those spurs definitely counts as difficult.
Yeah. It is not.
Now you're a penguin.
It's not an augment I'm willing to invent. So what are the rest of you doing? Chase, you're still out on the main street, just peeking, just nondescript in with the crowd, pissing down rain. You can see the bikes, the lorry. All three of you, especially like now 4 and 3X is on the roof and you can see the lorry. That lorry is full on civvy. Like a bullet would go through both walls if you shot at it.
Let's not shoot the van.
The cab might take a couple more bullets, but it's still just a civilian truck and cab. It doesn't look as though it's been augmented in any way, shape or form.
4-3X. Did you say you have a silencer suppressor?
Does that not answer your question? I'm pretty sure you have a suppressor.
I do.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything he carries is suppressed.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure like first session you were 4 and 3X was in. You had your suppressor firearms out.
Do you want to do what Yen said and pop the drivers so the truck doesn't drive off, or?
I was thinking
We're
the
gonna-
light as well, so like the guys on the motorcycle won't notice as quickly that we pop the driver.
Apart from the fact, it looks like one of the motorcyclists is currently talking to
Yeah,
the
they're
driver.
currently talking
No,
to
but
the
if we
driver.
hit
If
the
he
light,
dies
they'll be
mid-conversation,
distracted by that.
I would say if you do the driver, I'll do the biker that's talking to him.
Oh, Chase, you also have a suppressor.
I do not have a suppressor. I have a minigun.
one of the chambers might be suppressed, but the other 9.
First bullet for like half a
Just don't
second.
hit the engine.
That is the best comeback I've ever heard. You have a suppressor? I don't. I have a minigun.
I've played a knife with Spoonie before.
Yeah.
I was just thinking distraction would pop in the light, but if you just want to full-on minigun the two fucking cyclists, go for it. Just
Cyclists! Freaking eco warriors!
on
Oh, damn
bikes.
bike lists!
The bike list.
I'm going to
Yeah,
assume
Just
I'm
don't
gonna
hit
wish-
the engine.
I'm going to assume this is going over comms as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to
hoping
say.
you
So
know
we
the
were just
show,
yelling at Chase.
I will say quietly, it was just like, just in case there was any doubt, the two people down the other end of the alleyway and the drone is definitely part of this crew. I can tell because I've got my wang out at the moment. So if you're gonna minigun anything, let me know first.
So-
Like, don't just let rip
I-
because, you know,
I'll
Just
be
going to
an
open up an
initiative
extra
with my
tab
hands
and then I'm
bare
going to
arse
Google
at the
what wang
moment.
is. 'Cause 413X is not entirely sure.
down. Nobody wants to roll initiative with a wang out, you know what I mean?
Rock out with your wang out.
We're 2 minutes
Oh,
to
well.
9, folks. We're 2 minutes to 9.
that's 3 minutes past by my clock.
Yeah.
Down
You're going to be
south, man.
flat-footed because they're distracted.
He's going to be flat-footed, rough terrain, disadvantage.
Yeah.
Although so are they, mate, so don't worry about
That's what I said. They're going to be flat-footed.
it. So, Ian, 413X, you're on the roof. Chase, you're in the main street, just peering in. Abel, you're just enjoying life.
Is it, look, the other one that's not talking of the bikers, is he like completely at rest? As in he's got off the bike, he's turned it off, he's broken out a packet of cigarettes, you know, that kind of, I'm not going anywhere.
Both the bikes, their
Yeah.
engines are running.
Yep.
They're on their stands and they're chilled against the bikes. They're not going anywhere. The one that's not talking to the driver just keeps looking out into the main street and back. Just, from the looks of them, just awaiting the next thing that would happen, which, from the way they position themselves, is to probably escort the truck.
Yeah, I figured so.
Yeah.
This unit is going to take out the light.
Shall I go?
2
Shall I stealth
seconds.
down
2
to?
seconds.
3
Shall I
shakes.
stealth down to
One.
here?
3 shakes around,
2.
Abel. 3 shakes around. Takes you 6 seconds to shake it and put it away.
Shall I
Yeah.
stealth down to here?
And the stealth off the side of the building, this side.
So, to make it, just to help
Here.
with your planning, the second that bulb gets popped, it's initiative. So if you want to position yourself,
That's what I'm saying. Shall
Yep.
I'll stealth down to here. Now I'll climb down and stay hidden.
You want to go that close, you don't want to stay up on the rooftop.
Well, I don't know. I thought it'd be quicker. That's what I was asking. Should I go down?
Well,
Or should I just pop down here, so I'm down the steps, so we're a little bit closer to the ground, but still...
you know your character's strengths and weaknesses best, so it's up to you. Do you think you're better when you're down there and you're at a horizontal plane to shoot the driver, or do you think you're better up here?
I thought you were shooting the driver.
I'm shooting the light, then it's initiative. I might not be able to get a second shot at the driver.
Hang on. Right. So, I thought... I thought we weren't shooting the light now. I thought you were shooting the driver and Chase was shooting the two guys at the front with a minigun.
We can do that instead. I'm quite happy to do that.
I will put
I thought
money
you
on
wanted
it.
me to take out the light.
I did, but it
Put
sounded
one
like
on it
everyone was
right
going
now.
away
Chase
from that.
shoots the cab.
Right. So, do
Give me
you...
credit.
Because whenever I was saying, do you want to shoot the light out, Chase was going, I've got a minigun. So I thought the light thing was out of the question.
As soon as that goes, it's going to go loud pretty quickly. Quite literally.
I
Right.
finish having a piss
I assumed. You've moved on
All right.
to
and
the
pull
two
my
at this point.
trousers back up.
Okay,
No
I'm
more
gonna.
minus 20 to your initiative.
All right, so 413X shoot the light. Chase be on guard with the miniguns. I'll shoot the driver from up here and then pop down. Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
So 413X shoots light.
Yeah.
You and your shooting driver.
Yeah.
Right, so that'll be your... And Chase, what you doing? You ready in to shoot minigun at...
Uh,
Bear in mind,
shoot.
they're split apart, mate.
Yep.
So, like, your spray of minigun...
And do not sweep that gun across the front
Yeah,
of the
so you
truck.
either shoot... I would suggest shooting one of them, because if you attempt to shoot both and sweep, you will be rolling for that truck as well, mate.
Yeah, I'll only be shooting one
As
to
you've
begin with.
mentioned before, it's a minigun.
Yeah. I'll only be
Right.
shooting
Not
at the guy.
precious around
So,
targets.
that will be your 3, I say, surprise rounds, and then it'll be initiative, okay?
Okay.
Yep.
Right, so...
Get in.
Yes.
Would you like a silenced weapon to shoot the cab driver?
Yes. That'd be lovely.
Excellent. Please take this unit's new sniper rifle.
Sniper rifle.
Let me guess, she bought one and she completely forgot about it.
No, I don't have one, so thank you.
I don't even get to fire my sniper rifle.
Sorry, I'm just getting the stats up for it on the.
I mean,
I can give it to you if you want.
Um,
It's the advanced sniper rifle.
3D.
oh, the 3D10.
Yeah.
Cool, thank you. Yeah, I'll take that.
It's currently loaded with armor piercing.
Ooh, nice. Right, yes, I would like to shoot him with that.
Right, so let me put this over here. That's out of the way for folk. Right, so we'll do all your rolls first, and then we'll go from there. So,
Okay.
Ian, you're firing. Do your thing first, yeah.
Should we do it in order? Because 413X is going to shoot the thing first.
So I'll make your rolls. I'll do
Alright.
a little monologue, and then we'll roll initiative.
30-20 and holding.
To shoot the driver, yeah.
Yeah.
413, roll your damage. 413X, do your shot.
24 to hit the light bulb with a pistol, silenced.
Yeah, as long as you do more than 1 point of damage, I'm pretty sure the bulb will pop.
Well, okay.
Yeah. Chase, what are you doing with your minigun? You're just shooting the first biker.
yep, that's talking to the driver.
Cool.
Yep.
What's your roll to hit?
19 to hit.
Do your damage. Ian, have you done your damage?
20 damage.
Where is my
Did you use your sneak attack?
No, I didn't. That's plus 3d6, isn't it?
You're welcome.
Thank you, darling. A little dice folio here. So it's 20.
And that's piercing damage,
25,
not ballistic.
30, 33 points of damage.
Jesus.
18 points damage to the bulb, if it really matters.
So,
25 points of damage with armor piercing bullets.
Oh, we got a reroll.
Ooh!
Thank you, Kestra.
thank you, Kestra. You got 20 armor piercing. Right, so.
I got 33.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah.
Right, so. Here's what happens. I'm going to see if I can do this. See if we can do this. Are you ready? Here's what happens. Here's what happens.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Here's what happens.
Zoom out.
Here's what happens. Boom!
Apparently the map changes.
It gets dark.
It gets dark. So,
Look at that one bulb, all the lights out.
technically this is Frag Maps' nighttime version of the back alley, but it's the best I can do with you shutting the bulb out. All right.
I love it. I love it. It's reactive mapping.
Oh,
So-
okay.
So, what was I saying? As you pretty much all do this in the same sort of run of events, rather than in order, as it were, you all take Chase. You know, just pushes aside his trench coat, whips out a minigun, steps round the corner, obliterates this person here. Like, their helmet gets shattered, you see the visor pop off, bits of the bike get obliterated, and the tyres. That bike, you're pretty sure is unrideable right now, Chase. But the rider, as they jump from it and kind of, some of the bullets hit the bike, some of the bullets hit him, is still standing, but in a bad way. Your bullet goes through the open window and shoots the gang member driver in the side of the neck, Yeon. And there you can see, even in now as it goes dark and the light within the cab just kind of glimpses, there is a very, very dark shadowed patch on that gang member's neck and shoulder where they're very, very heavily bleeding and clinging on for dear life. 413X, you critically destroy your light bulb.
Yes! Take
Now-
that, bulbs.
Now, all roll initiative, please, as it goes fuck loud when the minigun goes off. People in the street around you, Chase, they just absolutely do one because, you know, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. And let's see if we can get a bit of a...
Minigunning music.
Well, it's a bit lasery. There we go. We got some. Jesus, we got some music going on. If you lot listen back to this when you watch it, it's quality. Right, so let's have Yeon. What's your Are you
16.
already got it on,
Yeah.
Right, go 16. Chase
24.
and Abel.
16.
Let me put these in descending order. Boom. So first off the bat, we got Chase. Phone 3x, technically high dex, you'd go first. I'm just going with what roll 20 tells me. So Chase, you've just unleashed your first. That's a surprise round, mate. Now's your actual full action. Yeah. So it's actually your turn now.
Yep.
The person on the bike you just shot is definitely reaching for a gun.
I'll try and finish him off.
Boom. Roll your attack.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Hits.
And then
Your second unleashing of your minigun goes pattering into him.
14. 29 damage.
Jesus. So you just eradicate as he falls off his bike. Maybe he, who knows? As they fall off their bike, the helmet just gets absolutely obliterated, and you can't tell who was wearing that helmet as their face is just peppered with bullets, their shoulder, their upper torso, and the bike is totally written off. So that's your action.
Because at level 6, I get 2 attacks per turn.
Okay, so with your second
So-
attack,
I'll switch to the other biker.
switch to the one at the top. Yep, cool.
Shoot him. Let's see. That's a 17.
17 just hits. Remember to counter your ammo as well, mate.
Yep. That's not good. 24 damage to him.
24 damage.
Yep.
I actually need to check the stats of my. Yeah, they ain't taking any of that. They ain't not taking that. I know what I mean. Well, at least them two are. Okay. Cool.
And then, as bonus action, let's.
Fury.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? Let's Fury as well.
So that's your bonus action, Fury. Yeah.
Yep.
You've got movement.
I'll stay where I am at the moment.
The person you shoot at the top, the bike takes less of the damage and mainly on the rider, as they kind of try and move to this bit here. And just kind of, you know, using the cab as cover, but you still manage to shoot them to bits.
Yep.
So what are you doing next?
That's it, I'll stay where I am with my movement.
Cool, so that's it. That's Fallen 3X. You've just seen the first one get obliterated. Yep, sorry.
This second one, have I got a shot on him?
Yes, but they'll have a bit of cover, so their AC will be up by 2.
Okay, I'm gonna take a shot with my pistol that I've got out, which is still silenced.
Okay.
$19.
19 just hits with the AC boost as well.
Whew. How many extra D6 do we get now, Ewan?
Is it 3?
3d6.
Oh, 3. $26 points damage.
Woo. You see as they go to duck behind ear chest, avoiding your spray of minigun, you just hear a whiz past in the air, cutting through the raindrops, and then this helmet just, they stand stock still as the helmet kind of sheds, and then they fall forwards dead.
You
One of your
stealing
actions.
bastard.
That's your action for Chris.
Yeah.
I don't know if you get 2 attacks. Do you get 2 attacks?
I do not. No, I'm not fantastical like our Gunzerker is. I'm going to train my pistol towards the driver, but I can't do anything more.
Okay. No bonus or anything like that.
Only stealth.
When
But
you-
I've not been spotted. So
But when you fire, does it affect your skin, like invisibility, or is that a different? Because it's
No.
technology.
only if someone were to hear it effectively, and its sound is reduced to 10 foot around me. So if no one's around 10 foot except for Yitten, who I don't
Jesus,
care if
yeah.
I'm stealthing against.
Yeah. No one hears. After falling through X, chap with a data pad. It's like, what the fuck is going on there? And he runs over here to see what's going on. He sees Chase stood here, minigun in hand, rain pouring down him, 6 foot, 9 foot 10, just chuffing, unleashing a minigun at his 2 escort drivers. He then shouts back at the mech, "Well, do something, you stupid robot!" And his action will be to order the mech to engage. The mech crouches in a squat. And then the boss will take out their pistol and just shoot wildly down at Chase. That for a nat 20. Look at that first roll at night.
Overkill.
I do very little to you, so don't worry about it. Let's find out actually. I got all these written down and the joys. Do you know, digital gaming is amazing, but I don't half prefer DMing with paper, so I've got all my stuff around it. 2d6. 8, 16. You take 16 points of damage, reduced to 8. Because you're ballistic resistant now, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, so you take, what did I say, 16? You take 8 points of damage.
Does your armor reduce any of that? I don't know.
Oh yeah, have you got any DR on your armor?
My armor is DR/3 ballistic.
So you take 3 off that as well. So you only take 5 points. You've just been given another 4 rerolls by Kestra. Thank you very much, Kestra. So
That's a legend,
you're
mate.
currently set at 5 rerolls. They can't go any higher, so you've got to wait for them to use them before you give them any more. It is appreciated. Thank you, Kestra. So,
Apparently we're all making hearty symbols. Some of us made a card.
We're not that
the
posh,
boss
don't worry.
will shout at these 2 here and be like, "You 2, get involved!" Biker's dead. Biker's dead. It's the mech's turn. The mech from its squat leaps woof, into the air. Woof, lands at the front and looks straight at Chase. I say looks. Its front panel just turns. Its assault rifle on its arm and its flamethrower. Oh, you're about to get. Oh.
Holy shit.
Oh, Yin can produce flames.
She just shit herself. It's fine.
Hadouken.
Chase, can you give me? I think it's a dex save. Give me a sec. Oh yeah. Oh no, it's actually a hit. Okay. That won't hit you. 11.
No, it misses.
So the flamethrower goes over the top of you as you duck, and the heat, you can feel it on your face. You almost pull out a cigar and just use it to light it. But you'd rather fire your minigun. So. Then its assault rifle will turn to you and unleash. That's probably going to hit you, mate. That's a 26.
Yeah, that is.
The assault rifle.
I like that. It's just your Nightbot's just come up with. Do you feel sorry for the adventurers?
15 points of ballistic. Reduced to 7 because of your fury. Reduced to 4 because of your armor. Jesus. You ain't gonna be easy to stop.
We needed a bullet sponge.
We did.
That wasn't me.
Abel, it's now your turn. Wang away, belt buckled, ready to run.
Yes.
We did 2 shakes, but it's raining, so it's still wet.
Yeah. It makes it easy for later. I'm going to cry a little bit because the mech left, and then put myself against this corner.
I'll give you a +2 to your AC for cover.
Lovely.
I thought you were going to say for crying.
Crying.
Crying is a free action.
I'll activate the cello case, bring out the minigun, and I'll just lay waste to this chap here. If that's all right.
This poor little lady ganger.
Yeah, he's only 26 feet away, bless him.
Can you get the drone in
Oh,
the
no.
spray?
No, because the drone's 20 foot in the air.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to use one of these rerolls, by the way, because that was a nat 1.
From that.
That's a crit, though. That's a natural 20. So 27?
27 does indeed hit the gang member.
Phil, if you went from 1 to a 20.
How do you want to do crit damage? Do you just want me to double what I roll on the dice? Or...
I like rolling lots of dice, so I generally say roll double the amount of dice.
That's fine.
Just because I like rolling lots of dice, man.
I don't blame you.
Likes his fireballs hot.
Yeah,
So it's 2d10 normally, so it'll be 4d10.
correct.
That's 1 plus 8 is 9. Plus 10 plus 2, that's 21. Plus 4, so 25 damage.
So you unleash a burst of minigun, it patters around the floor, smashes, the raindrops are getting out of the way, and this poor gang member gets absolutely torn apart, blood pouring out, but you can see that the thick, whatever it is under their hood is giving them enough that they can potter around and just not quite die.
Okay, so for my second shot,
Yep.
oh, that's a 2, so 9. There's a 9 here.
Use another reroll.
You've got another 4 rerolls.
Could use another reroll. That's a 13, so does a 20 hit? Not non-natural.
Yeah, 20 hits. So when you first fire, or that second round, and it sort of spins, and you get that weird, why didn't it fire any bullets? And then it fires bullets.
Yeah. No, spin it up first.
You've got to pull the lever, the wire, get the choke going.
It's an extra 18 points of damage.
This time, as the gang member is sort of like this angel of death, he's trying to like scramble away as you're shooting at it. It looks back, sees you, winks at you, you wink at it, 3 pair of winkers, and you kill him.
Nice.
We were the winkers.
And I think that is all I'm going to do. Yeah.
You?
Hello. I'm going to shoot the driver again with the sniper rifle.
Okay.
It's 21 to hit.
That hits.
I still get my sneak attack.
Cool. I don't think you can't kill them, but we'll see what you roll with.
I'll let it dice. 6, 9, 10, 15, 21, 23 points of damage.
Yeah, so as their hand comes up to reach the the fatal wound you'd already inflicted, you shoot through the hand, through the throat again. If you were right next to the driver, you can imagine them saying, "Ah, for fuck's sake," as they die.
Cool. Then I'm just going to.
A couple of bullet holes in the passenger seat.
I'm just going to kind of hide.
Yeah,
So bonus
because
action.
you do reveal yourself. So yeah, bonus action hide.
Yep, that's it.
And what's your hide?
It's my bonus action. I can do it anyway.
No, what's the score? You need to
Oh,
roll
I
a
haven't
stealth check.
Oh, I have to roll. Okay.
Yeah.
It just allows you to use your bonus action.
To do
Okay.
it instead of
Stealth. That's 23.
23.
That's you.
Cool. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's me done.
So this lovely gang member here jumps over the railing. You got more
We've
rerolls.
got another reroll.
Come on, Bardi. So
Yeah!
you're back up to 4. I hate you all. Jumps down here, pulls pistol out, fires down at Chase. Just can't see anyone else. Misses. I just need to check if they get another attack.
So when Jean comes back next week,
You're all level 12.
we let Nathan know that we're actually amazing, and we did this entire encounter properly as a team.
He's just been holding us back all these years.
With his emotional role play.
And then they'll fire at you again.
Then we are
It's the
sassy
first one.
bitch to me.
The first one takes a chunk out of the building next to you, Chase. The second shot nearly shoots himself. So you're fine from that particular gang member. They will then... How far away are you? Move to about here. This one up here. Seeing their fellow guard member get absolutely obliterated will do what any good guard does.
And run through the gate? Oh,
Run to here to see what's going on.
Walks into the fray.
Bob, are you okay?
Yeah. What's this?
You alright, lad?
Why is there a cardboard box moving around? Must be stealth. Look down here, see Abel just peeking over with a minigun in their hand. Oh. And book it back this way.
This.
Look,
There's dogs that run outside when it's snowing and they're just like, nope.
This gang member. Will run to there. See their friend on the floor. And that's it really, you can't see what they're doing. They're hidden from you folk at the minute.
Even us on the roof.
Yeah, because that roof's not high enough to see like the floor. I mean that wagon's going to be like 10 feet to 12 feet high at the rim, so complete cover from the rest of you. The drone is going to go.
Oh.
Oh, did that do that?
There's a...
Oh! Hadouken!
I was about to say it.
And go, and you'll see lightning
What the
erupt
fuck?
from it. Can you give me a dexterity saving, a reflex save. Is it reflex? It is reflex.
Here's
Here's
reflex.
reflex.
10.
Oh, you take the damage.
Oh.
You take. Where am I dice? You take 11 points of lightning damage.
Oh.
And the shack area that you're around gets really hot and some of it melts. So right where you're stood now, you no longer have the cover, so you back down to your normal AC.
Alright.
Well, that's the drone's turn. You're dead. You're dead. Chase, back round to you. Round 2. Before we carry on, it's 25 past. Do we want to have a quick drink and break now?
I don't know what's up with your clock, mate.
Yeah,
it's
it's
half
half
past.
It says 26 on mine.
Self last
PC.
week.
Right, well, before we do round 2, we're going to have a break. So we're going to have a quick break. We'll go get some drinks, have a thing. I don't like those icy orbs, they give me flashbacks. Right, so we'll be back shortly. Stick around, hopefully this. I'm quite enjoying this. So, yeah, make your ways back and we'll see you shortly. Right, we'll be back in a sec. Where's the break? Done. Right, back in a bit.
for hot chocolate you got?
Boom, we're back.
Hotel Chocolat.
Okay, chocolate. Right. Just before the break, this lot has been making plans to steal that truck that's on the map. What they've decided to do first is a bloodbath and demonstrate how hard it is to kill Chase. So, map by frag maps, we're using Roll20, sound effects are done by Sirenscape, tokens are done by Coyote Grey. Go check them all out, they're amazing. Yeah. Right, so Chase, top of the round, mate. You got the mech stood in front of you. Now that it's close up to you, you can see that all the military markings have been scratched off it, and there is a real cheap, nasty effort to put the Angel of Death symbol on the side, right on the shoulder piece. But it's not very clear. You'd have to be stood this close to see it.
Yeah. Move. So I'm face to face with it.
What, as in combat with it?
And shoot it point blank.
So you're at disadvantage if you shoot at point blank, mate.
Are you? Alright,
Yeah.
I won't do that then. I won't shoot it point blank.
So yeah,
Take a half step back.
Yeah.
I'll shoot it from
As
there.
long as you're 6 feet and more.
Yeah, and I'll just fully unload into it.
So you're doing 2 attacks here, yeah?
Yeah. So first one is that's an 18 to hit.
18. 18 hits.
18 hits. So damage. 6. 16. 29 damage.
29. You
Ah,
can see.
it's in.
Ooh, so it ignores the DR, so it takes all 29 of it. 29, yeah?
Yep.
First attack, yep.
And then dirty 20.
Hits.
And then oof, 1. Oof, 4. 10. 15 damage that time.
So you stand there, it leaps, it's done its flamethrower, it's done its massive assault rifle, and you just kind of stood there like chewing on the bullets and spitting them back out. And then you've gone, right, it's my turn. It don't like it. It does not like it. You got a bonus action?
I'll do a bonus action. I will. Where is it?
Frag maps in on there yet, Dave, by the way.
That's fine.
Oh,
Just because they're not official, mate, and I didn't want to. But we should put one on there. Sorry, now go on. Can you do it for your bonus?
with my bonus action, I will rally and cry, which will give 1d8 rally dice, and
Yeah.
I will give it to Form 3x.
Oh, so
What can I do with a rally dice? Oh, Bard.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everything about is a rally. What is it? So it's a 1d8 to add to any attack roll or skill check. Or
I'm
basically
just
a
reading.
D20 roll, Chase, yeah?
Yeah, I'm just reading that now. Where is it? Lost it.
I'm pretty sure you can add it to a D20 roll, basically, like a skill
Yeah.
check or an attack roll, but
I believe
you
it is,
can't
yeah.
add it to damage.
Okay.
Cool. So you make a note of that, Form 3x, because I'll forget.
Yep. Add 1d8.
Yeah. As you hear Chase roar to the skies. Rally! Are you moving?
No, I'm going to stand still.
Stand there and take it. Forward 3x. After being rallied by Chase, your turn.
once within the next 10 minutes, the affected ally can roll the rally die and add the number roll to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw it makes. Okay. I'm gonna say on the comms to Yian, target the engineer or the boss that's still on the
I'm gonna do
platform.
that anyway.
Great minds think alike, but 413X is too used to the chaos of combat and everyone going, I'm just gonna shoot anything! That pigeon will do!
Damn it, Sam. Full on. Just shooting the scat.
And then I'm gonna target this guy here.
Okay, I get it.
Alright, I was just waiting for you to say okay.
Yeah.
Just staring at it, I'm like, has he seen? Do my pings not work?
Attacking him with pings.
Take the pings!
Yeah.
And I will shoot at him. Uh, 22?
Yep.
Uh, 23 points of damage.
When you shoot this particular chap, it appears that whatever is beneath his hoodie, or their hoodie, sorry, absorbs some of the bullet impact, akin to what Chase does when bullets hit his flesh.
Alright, I'll see how it is. And that's it, no move action, and no re-stealth.
Yeah. You're not revealed, are you? Are you still shooting with your pistol?
Yes, still
You're
silent.
still 10 feet, still invisible. Yeah, fine. Is that your turn?
That is, yep. I've still got my precious D8.
Boss, up here, looking down, jumps down here, notices that, Steve's dead, Brian, Laura, Melanie. No offence to any Melanies in the chat. Shouts across to this one. Where are you bloody going? Turn around and shoot! Runs over here. Sees Abel. Kind of going. Shoots with heavy pistol. With a D12. Let's roll a D20. Shoots with a heavy pistol. I should have stuck with a D12. 17. Is that a no?
Yep, you don't hear me.
Cool. Bullet just pings off the crap that's been melted by the lightning thing. Fires again. That's less. 2 bullets just go ping around you. Bonus action. We'll do nothing. Mech's turn. Mech has no idea about 413X are doing. Sees Chase stood in front of them. Is not intimidated or fearful of the human fleshy thing that doesn't fall over because it's a machine.
I am a meat popsicle.
I am a meat popsicle. So where is my fire? I'll have my fire to a dramatic effect. Chase, flamethrower. Oh. Flamethrower is... Where are you? That's a 23 on the flamethrower. 6, 11, holy shit, 17, 22, that was 2 points off max, 22 points of fire damage.
I also get resistance to fire damage.
Oh my god. So you take 11 points of fire damage.
Taking what now? Like, what, 3 points of damage in total? Since session 1?
You take, not 11, you take 8 points of damage, mate, because your armour absorbs 3 of it. So you take 8 points of damage.
Yep.
It will then turn its assault rifle on you. You see a little question mark and exclamation mark above its head, like, what the fuck's going on here? What is this thing? On the assault rifle, that's an 18.
That just hits.
And you take the 8. Nothing to 8. You take 10. You take 10 points of damage, reduced to 5, reduced to 2. Fucking. He's not a man. He's a machine.
I am a machine.
Oh,
It's a good job you lot didn't set him off on Mars, isn't it?
I wish he was with us in Mars.
Very helpful.
Yeah, but like, what are you going to do? I'm going to stand in the corridor and play the next round of this poker game while Jason's dealing with whatever that is.
Right, so that's the Mech's turn. Let's get rid of fire over here. In fact, it's going to step up into you. And step right into combat with you. Abel, your cover's been blown away. There's a drone 20 feet above your head. You killed one gang member and 2 more are shooting. You shoot the drone?
Yeah, I'll shoot the drone. Because it's 20 foot away.
Yeah.
That counts, right?
As what?
As in, it's not technically like I don't get disadvantage.
No,
I'm just literally
no, man. Yeah, it's 20 foot away.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
20.
Leans into the cello.
23.
Oh
to
yeah,
hit.
yeah.
Lovely. 13 points of damage.
You see bullets rip off parts of the metal. It looks quite a durable drone, not like some of the drones you've seen before.
I'll shoot it again then.
Oh.
20.
Yep.
Non-natural. 15 points of damage.
You've obliterated this thing and it's kind of just like wobbling in the air, bits of electricity sparking out from it.
Lovely.
Is that you done?
Yeah, that'll be good.
No movement, no bonus action.
No, I'll just stay there.
Alright, cool. You, your turn.
Hello. Do I have line of sight on this guy?
Give me a perception check.
That's 19.
Yes, but they've got cover. You don't know how much. But you reckon you could. You reckon they're in line of sight for you to attempt to shoot them, but it'll be harder than if they were in the open.
I'm gonna try and shoot him.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a reroll.
Okay.
Come on, bitch. Thank you. That's 24.
24 hits.
Lovely. All the dice. And I lost one of the dice. What's yours? I'll just roll that one twice. So it's 5, 10, 13, 20, 30, 40 points of damage.
40?
40.
Have you done 40 points of damage?
It's 3d10s and 3d6s.
Holy shit. Now let me check what if he's got out. We'll see.
Try and find my dice. While you do that. Yeah, once you've done that, I hide.
Cool.
I'll roll for stealth in it.
The bullet hits him sweet. But you feel it, when it hits him, it pushes him back rather than explodes blood everywhere.
Yeah.
As if he's absorbed some of the damage. Or at least his armour has none in.
Yeah, and then I hide for 17.
17.
You done?
Yeah. Right here. Knowing they got shot from somewhere, we'll use do a quick perception check at disadvantage because they're using their bonus action. That was shit. And then they'll use actual action to shoot Chase twice because they've no idea where the shitty little pistol shooter is. Chase! Does a 17 hit you?
It does not.
Does a 26 with a nat 20?
That hits.
Oh dear. Right, it's not going to matter because I can roll 300 damage. It doesn't do anything. God, that's stupid. 18. Jesus. 38 points of damage. Reduced to 16. Reduced to 10. Reduced to 13, sorry. Reduced to 13. Yeah. So you take 13 points of ballistic damage. Well, that was exciting. This one that was running away, now their boss is there telling him to turn and shoot. Turns, sees Abel, and goes, oh, fuck it, and throws a grenade at you, Abel. Give me a reflex save. DC 15, I think a grenade is.
23.
Cool, so you take half damage. So you take, Jesus, 6, you take 3 points of piercing damage.
Right.
And then he'll shoot at you. For a 7. You get the feeling if the drone could look at this gang member and be like, "Will you fucking help me out here?" It would. Gang member round here comes round, gets on the bike, and does one.
He's fucking off. Don't get paid now.
And off they go. A couple of bullet holes in the thing.
We better finish up quick and if he alerts people.
The drone, does it get its electrical charge back? It does not. So it will shoot at you with its little heavy pistol barrel on the front. For a nat 1. And,
Jams.
and a 7. So both pea shooters just sort of like, I'm pretty sure the bullets hit you, but you kind of just like look at them and they like neo it, you know, they get towards you, you look at them and be like, not today boys, not today, and they just fuck off to the left. Chase, it's your turn.
Oh,
I should
round
write
3.
a book of descriptive comeback.
That last dude actually hit, doesn't it?
First time chat was deleted, now is it someone asking me if I want to be famous?
Let's see.
Yeah. Bye, follow.
Little ladies nearby you.
So the mech stood to me.
The mech's in combat with you, mate, so if you were to shoot it, it'd be disadvantage. If you step away from it, it's an attack of opportunity.
Kick it.
I'm not entirely sure what it's going to do for an attack of opportunity.
Thank God.
Start
Oh.
praying.
Surely if you step though, it doesn't cause an attack of opportunity? I mean, that's a 5th edition D&D thing. I don't know if that's in Cyberpunk.
If you want.
If you use your move action to take a 5-foot step.
That's Pathfinder, not D&D.
Yeah.
I thought it was D&D.
No, it's Pathfinder,
As well.
mate. No.
Well, okay.
I will
What just
do
happened?
is-
Extra gifted a sub.
Hey, thank you, Kestra. To Chuckles! I'll do Chuckles.
2, 5, 15.
What I am going to do is, I'm going to take my
There's
movement.
people all around, like, kicking off, screaming and running away from your fight, by the way, Chase, like, in the main street.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Whisses.
Yeah, I'm
Can
going to
I
do is,
throw?
I'll give the mech an attack of opportunity, and I will move there. And then I'll shoot it.
The from the flamethrower, a steel shield goes in front of the cannon bit of the flamethrower, and it does a slam attack against you as you run past. For 16.
What's that?
It means it missed.
Alright.
It tries to hit you on a 16. Your AC is 18.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, it misses, and you just run past pass around the bike and stuff.
And then I will shoot the mech, because fuck you, mech.
I can't believe Chase just soloed a mech.
This will get juicy for a nat 20.
Oh,
Nice.
I was going to say, wait a sec. If he doesn't kill it, can I just pop it one in the head?
Do 2
Mine.
points of damage. I'll have that.
So that's 6,
60, 10
11.
damage.
Phil.
Whatever.
Armor piercing, so I don't DR any of it.
22. And then roll that again, so 2 goes to 25. 32. 38. 38 damage.
Boom. You unleash.
And then
Shoot it
second
again.
attack. Oh, you son of a bitch. 19.
Yeah, that hits me. You've just rolled 9d10 against this thing.
6. 24.
You did more on your chuffing. Boom. Like there were bits of metal falling off it, the paintwork's gone, there's cabling sticking out. There's a bit of a rock where it rocks on the hip hinge where the huge like backward legs meet the torso. It looks fucked. It's a technical cyberpunk term.
It's nano fucked.
I know.
It's nano fucked. That you done, Chess?
Yeah, that's me, yeah.
4 and 3x.
I hit once in the head.
Shoot the ganger.
Yeah, so
He's
there is
more
a
dangerous.
disengage action. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to shoot the ganger.
Yeah.
27?
Hits.
Got 3 rerolls left.
It just made me lose count.
Sorry.
30 points of damage.
As poor Ganger was still trying to figure out where the lip those bullets were coming from, they take one to the forehead and keel over dead.
That's it. That's all my actions. No bonus, no move to do.
Cool. The gaffer. Can't do everything myself round here. Shoots at you twice, Abel. First one. 18.
No.
Second one. 22.
Yeah.
Oh! Tip of his
1 out
tongue.
of 9 ain't bad.
Eh.
Take 12 points of ballistic damage. And obviously
I
whatever
take
DR.
6 points.
Yeah.
6 points of ballistic damage. I've got military police armor, so I half ballistic damage because I'm resistant. I don't have damage reduction.
Cool. On ballistic, yeah?
Yeah.
Coolie. And then the boss will run to here. Mech's turn.
Still taken more damage than Chase, and Chase has been shot like 10 times more than I have.
I have put a lot into Chase. But there's only Chase to shoot because no one else is there. Right, Chase, is that exactly where you're standing?
This is how stealth works.
Here comes the flamethrower into you and the cab.
No!
No,
Shield the cab with your body, Chase.
It's
Human shield.
when I saw Niall place Chase there, I was just like, this is not.
yeah, so we'll get some flame on there.
Let's go.
19 to hit.
Now.
Oh, you bastard. Yeah.
Sorry. Really scrolling up and down bollocks. Jesus. You take 20 points of fire damage, reduced to 10.
Does his armor absorb anymore?
His armour doesn't absorb fire, it only absorbs ballistic.
Pew pew.
Just pew pew.
So this now that I'm about to shoot.
Please don't
18.
Justice.
Yay.
At least the assault rifle fire isn't going to hit the cab. We're good with that.
Tip. 14 points of ballistic damage, reduced to 7, reduced to 4.
I shoot you.
I
take
should have brought out the
4
cyber
damage.
ninja.
I shoot myself.
I've just technically gone below 50% of my HP. I'm just saying.
It's alright, some of us haven't even been hit yet.
Well, that's because no one knows where you are. Wait until you fight the other ninjas. Abel, it's your turn.
It's going to be the slowest combat ever. What are you going to do? I'm going to wait and still use my deception.
I will shoot the drone first.
Yep.
I will miss the drone. I get a 9.
You got a reroll. You got loads of rerolls.
I'll
got
use
3
a
left.
reroll. I hit the drone probably with a 26.
You definitely hit the drum.
I reroll 1s and 2s. That's...
Oh, you're halfling.
No, I am. My
Marine.
fighting style is heavy weapons, so on damage rolls I reroll 1s and 2s.
Nice.
14, 18 points of damage.
18. Cool. It explodes above you. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
No.
A reflex even. I hate everything.
Like 6.
6.
Yeah, less than 10.
Cool.
I can't be what glad out.
Got a reroll.
As it explodes, yeah, you've got a reroll if you want.
No, it's right.
Cool. 15. You take 15 points of lightning damage.
Cool.
Yeah.
My second shot will be at this chap. No, at the boss guy.
That's 44 feet. What's the
Yep.
range?
Minimum. Short range of the minigun is 50. Long
Okay.
range is 150.
Go for it, mate. I'm not entirely sure that's accurate in reality.
Probably not.
Minigun at
22.
50. 22 hits, yep.
Lovely.
Not that I fire minigun's at range.
15 points of damage.
15. Reduced to 7. You see the bullets hit, and they sort of some hit and fall to the ground, some take purchase and make them bleed.
I'm going to action surge.
Obviously.
So my one action, I get to attack twice. Does this also work for an action surge as well?
Yeah. That's,
Okay, well, I will
that's,
action
that's
surge.
exactly why it's brilliant for.
What, so he gets 4 attacks?
Yeah, when he action surges. But you can only action surge once a day.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I'll shoot the boss again.
Yeah. Demio's
I've got
take it and
13.
forces give it out. 13?
Yeah.
13 misses.
Use the reroll!
And I'll use a reroll. No, I
Throw
got
it
that.
out.
So I got a 12.
Oh,
Got a reroll.
Got one left.
yeah, you can use that
I
if you
don't care how
want.
many times you use them.
Okay. Does
Just go up.
does
Just go up.
does a 24 hit?
No. Yeah, 24 hits.
So we're out of rerolls now.
Yeah.
The 14 points of damage.
Reduced to 7.
We never generally use them sometimes,
No.
unless it's a combat, so it's always good to.
I mean, the same person's used at 9, so.
I either hit or I don't. Like it's just
There's no in
That's pretty
between.
much how this game works.
I either roll a 19 or a 1. I mean, what do you want from me?
Second
and my
shot.
last shot.
I want you to roll more than a D2.
16.
16?
9.
16 misses.
That's fine.
Just-
We'll leave it at that.
But
We did the
the
24
boss
hours
did get.
thing, so we did use like 12 rerolls.
Yeah, just ploughed through them. Okay, so are you moving able or?
I will. I'll move to this corner, and I'll hunker down.
To which one?
This corner.
You haven't moved yet. There we go.
Ian, your turn.
Well, do I have a line of
You
sight?
can see both of them. They don't have the cover that they had before.
Lovely. I'm going to. I need that one. I'm going to shoot this one.
Okay.
Not 20. So 25 total.
Lovely.
So I get my sneak. Do I double my sneak attack or just the?
Double the dice roll. So if you've got dice to roll, double.
Phil.
96 damage.
Okay.
996 damage, you say?
6, 7, 15, 21, 27, 33, 38, 43, 49, what's that one? 50, 52, 57 points of damage.
I mean, they're dead, but they're reduced anyway.
I'll scratch off another one of my armor-piercing bullets.
His dying breath is just like. Just so you know, it was actually only 24 damage. I just only had 22 hit points there.
And I hide.
Give me a hide.
That would be stealth. I keep forgetting. So that's 22.
I love that you play it like I'm just stating it, so accept it, yeah.
Yeah, stealth.
I'm hidden. Accept it. That's the understand.
I've got +8 to it.
You're dead. Oh, you're still alive. Right, this one, seeing that everything's going properly to shit, lobs their last grenade. Give me a reflex save.
It's got another grenade.
16.
16, you take half damage. Or 5, you take 2 points of damage.
Great.
Of piercing. I don't know if that affects your resistances or anything. And then, boom.
Just to let you know, I've just hit 50%. You know, just chased it earlier. I just enjoyed it.
I mean, the more you lot glow, I can't wait for the next fight combat.
No, I've just hit 100%.
15 heavy mechs turn up.
All with anti-chase bullets.
He shoots you with
no
his
such
gun.
thing.
It's called "fuck you."
It's got to fall over. Did it hit you? Yeah, you died. So this, they run straight through. They open the gate. There's a lock in the middle. Not a lock, a little latch in the middle. Literally open, slip behind it, and they disappear into the building somewhere. The drone is fucked. Chase, you're dead. You're on your motorbike. Chase, your turn. Still a mech in front of you.
Shoot the mech.
I look like you literally I just want to make it clear when shit happens after this that you're in the street having a battle with a mech.
19.
Fucking Tuesday, mate. It's Tuesday.
Yeah, 19 it's
6, 11, 21, 26 damage.
armor piercing, yeah?
Armor piercing. And then
It's
second
all
attack.
the lights on it go off and it sort of settles. Shakes
It's a
a
trap.
little-
Keep going.
Shakes a little bit and then the lights come back on and it stands back up. Second shot.
Second shot, shoot it again.
Dismantle it.
Dirty 20.
A panel
Even if you roll
open.
3 ones, you'll kill it. And
Alright.
your last shot peppers into it and it and just falls forward. You're out
Did
of
the
initiative.
bullet, did the light stay off?
Yeah, you've done it. You've
Crumpled to
done
the floor.
it.
You say we're out of initiative.
Yes.
Right.
Someone shut the back of the van. I'm going for the cab.
Jean, make yourself useful. Come and heal me, please.
When you
It's
when
got
you
last time. He should be here by now.
when you go back round there, Jean's further down the street away from you, so can't heal you yet.
I've got a nano pack. I can chuck you one.
Abel, can you collect any information from the one that was shouting orders?
Yeah, no worries.
I give
Oh,
a nano pack to Chase.
I will climb down the building.
Same.
I will search this person, lady.
Oh.
And collect my sniper rifle off of
What's
Ewan.
not the right-
Yeah, it's
So-
just fun.
No. 4 of
Borrowing
my
it again at some
armor-piercing bullets have gone.
Worth it.
Hang on, did
So-
armor piercing bullets do anything extra?
They
they just-
ignore
they
damage
ignore-
resistance.
Yeah.
Okay,
As
cool.
in piercing and
Ballistic damage resistance. It changes it to piercing damage.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so Chase, take your. It's just a normal nano pack I'm giving you.
Which is what?
Two D. Is it 4D4, 2D6?
It's 2d4, I think, and then enhances 4d4.
Okay, so it's 2D4 plus 2, I think. So
Yeah,
however
that's
many
it.
dice it is you roll is the plus.
There you go.
So 2D4 plus 2. You inject your nano pack and your nanites rush around your body, fixing your wounds. And you're pulling the driver out onto the floor, I'm assuming, and then getting in the driver's seat.
I'm gonna check his body as well for anything as I do that.
Car
They-
keys.
Yeah. Just none of that. So none of them have any cash sticks or data sticks on them with money. They're all completely free of that shit. I've lost. So that's that one. What are you doing? Right, so I just need to get my pages. So all the gang members, including the boss, all have Kasai Corporation SMGs.
Oh, proper guns.
I'm taking one of them. Oh, are they
Yeah,
bio-locked?
they're all bio-locked.
They're biolocked. Yeah, it's
Ugh.
going to be useless to you.
We can
what
sell
have we
them
got?
on though. It's
Yeah,
okay,
we can just chuck them in the cab. Just chuck them in the cab.
You
You're,
just pick up the mech and throw that in as well.
you're searching the boss.
I was literally going to say,
I
can we
am,
get
yeah,
the mech
it'll
in
be
the
a
van?
thorough search as well.
What? Sorry.
A thorough search.
Alright. Give me an investigation. You weirdo.
Taking down his socks.
Oh, do I need to do investigation for the driver?
No, like there's not enough on them for you to care.
Okay.
I-
I
I
got
sorry.
9.
Right, cool. So what you find is a
Pack of
heavy
chewing
pistol, bio-locked, one of the Kasai SMGs that's in a back holster that they didn't use, and 2 frag grenades Mark 1.
Cool.
And the data pad that is now just a blank piece of plastic from the looks of it. But you are very aware that it is technology that could be hacked. Possibly, maybe.
Cool. I'll grab all of that and then I'll just get in the back of the van.
You in disguise.
The most obvious for Chase, the Mech has a heavy assault rifle attached to one arm and a flamethrower the other.
Too cheesy, I would say, is there enough room in the back of the van for the mech?
Do you have a look?
I don't think we have enough time to be shooting the
Well,
mech.
413X will go and close up the back doors.
Motherfucker.
I'm going to use
Jean.
my holographic clothing just to make my clothes look like the drivers.
Okay. Jean radios through. Blue lights incoming. Make yourself scarce.
Cool, I'm going to start driving. Come on, guys, get in.
Chase
the van.
checking out the back. There's space for probably you to stand, maybe you and 413X if you were really huddled. Most of the loading was done by maybe a box or two that's left inside this area here, or over on the north side of the map in the shutter doors. But yeah,
Alright.
413X is going to go around to the front and get in the cab.
so you
as a
two,
passenger.
so, cool. So you and 413X in cab. Chase, Abel,
I'll get in the back.
you get in the back.
If there's a motorbike not blown up.
No, it's gone. The other guy drove off on it.
So the
Oh,
first
okay.
one, Chase obliterated. and the second one, the guy drove off on it.
Did we want to get those extra 2 boxes or just go?
Go.
Go. Cool. Right.
Yeah.
I'm driving.
Abel, where are you in the back?
In the back. Only a little.
Yeah. With your cello.
Yeah.
Your
We've got
minigun
no
sized
time
cello.
to stop for Gene.
John's making his way away. He's let you know that the blue lights are coming, and he's making himself scarce as well. So you're all kind of just bomb bursting.
That's a
You-
novelty. Normally he'd walk up and like want to talk to the cops, like, "Hey, what happened here?"
He'd probably stab him, not talk to him. Hey, just described an NPC. I'll stab it. You're the worst murder hobo in the world. So, you drive off. You drive out. Give me a vehicles land roll. It's not high, but even though you can drive, lorries are not really your forte.
Unholy.
Cool. Needs a 10. You drive the lorry out onto the road, and you start heading where?
Where are we off? I don't know.
We'll go back to the bar where we need to drop the lorry.
We'll take the long route, though. Like we'll
Yeah.
like do some double backs, and
Cool.
we'll basically go the long way.
As you head out onto the main road, you drive for maybe a minute, and maybe a dozen police cars, when a couple of vans come rushing, like to what, obviously the opposite way, going to where you've just left. Blue lights going, sirens going. You are all very aware as cyberpunks that the police usually work for coin rather than the law. And excuse me. But yes, and off you go driving. It is night time. I can actually change. Oh, this is so good. I mean, it's not good for you guys, but it's.
The music, or
Yeah, I can actually change it to medium traffic.
Delightful.
So as you, the rain slows down to an eventual stop. The traffic is not heavy. It's not light. It's medium. Yay! And as you're going along, you're kind of just trucking along. The bar where you've got to take the vehicle to is behind you, as best as it can be described on the roads. And as Abel said, you do begin to take the long way around. How much time do you want to give yourselves between returning it to the said bar and taking the long way around? And what's the plan? What is the long way around?
how long would it normally take to drive if we were driving straight there? Whatever that time is.
20
double it.
minutes to get there. So you're going to do a 40-minute round trip, yeah?
Yeah, 40 minutes to an hour. Yeah.
Cool. So as you're driving around, I need another roll off you, Ian. As a car comes hurtling towards you as it skids through the rain.
11.
Woo!
Let's hope the DC was still 10.
I hope so. I got a 6.
I got a 5. So you just miss the car. You're pretty sure you've lost a wing mirror, but you don't want to check.
We're playing. Turn it to the skid. It's fine.
As the car
I know how
comes
to
skidding
drive.
past you, hits a lamppost, people are screaming, and you just keep driving. Random encounters in Cyberpunk's weird. You hit a very large junction that bends round into a well, it could be a roundabout, but basically it's a massive hairpin, and you come back round on yourself. There's other offshoots of the highway and stuff that come around, and you start making your way back down the other side towards the bar that you originally came from. Up ahead there's a traffic jam, and you pull down, you stop. Well, I say stop. You come to a stop. There's more and more traffic just building up behind you. You see more traffic building up on the other side of the road, and then you can see just ahead of you with a perception check, Yeon and 413X.
I see nothing.
25.
I've gone blind.
I got a nat 1.
Oof, yeah, you can see the car in front of you.
So, yeah, my total would be
Whilst
8.
Ian is concentrating on the driving, 413X, you can see
10
up
and 2.
ahead. You can
Mirror signal maneuver.
yeah.
10 and 2.
You can just see blue lights flashing ahead, but they're obviously, you assume, where you just left, and you're about say 15 minutes from it, so these blue lights are well in the distance, but you've keen eye. But you do see that there are police working their way through the traffic ahead of you, maybe 200 feet ahead of you, nowhere near you yet. But you do see that you can now guess that the road has been closed and police are doing some sort of search checks. But they're searching cars as well. Motorbikes, any vehicle that's out there. So it's not necessarily aimed at the lorry, but it's not necessarily not.
I'll use once again our internal comms. The police are making their way down this traffic jam, investigating cars and vehicles, all types of cars and vehicles.
I'm going to go out on a limb, and they're looking for Chase because they didn't see me.
They didn't see
and
us.
They didn't see you two.
Yeah.
I'm
Chase, do you want to
guessing
get out
it's
and run? Maybe as a distraction.
Straight. That was brilliant. Could just cut his losses now. Just kick him out into the street.
If we get out of the van, out the back of the van,
Yeah.
shut the doors and just run straight, like literally follow the back of the van, and then fuck off in a direction. Like, it should be all right.
There's currently traffic building up behind us as well. We are unable to maneuver.
Yeah, I'm saying if either Chase on his own or both of us jump out the back of the van, and then we just run.
I'm gonna say, do we have enough room in the back to manoeuvre boxes so as if it's like packed right up against?
It's packed.
Could we move enough room to move them
No,
around
because
so we
the
can?
only space that didn't have a box in it was you two.
Right.
So there's nowhere to put a box for you to move to then move a box.
You'd have to get out and then shuffle the boxes.
You
and
two
then
are
get
the
back.
last boxes.
Apologise to the people in the car behind us. Be like, don't worry, we're just hiding. Don't tell them.
Yeah.
Chase, let's just get out and run.
Yeah. Might have to.
Yeah,
Make sure
right,
you
might have to,
shut
then
the
have to.
back behind you.
Nah, fuck it. We'll leave the. No, we'll shut the back doors.
Just all falling out over the fucking. Just get back with an empty
No
bag.
tools are left in this vehicle overnight.
I'm telling you, if Jean were driving that lorry would get back to the pub with nothing in it.
That's why I never let him have the keys before.
So, you open the door from the inside. How are you doing this?
Carefully.
You know, lorry doors
Like this.
not generally designed to be opened from the inside.
They have safety hatches and safety features so people can't get locked in.
Not on any of the lorries I've ever worked on.
He's a heavy goods vehicle driver. I'm going to go with whatever AD says.
Fair.
I'll get out and open the door.
There you go, job done. Easy.
You climb through a window, like ninja your way up there.
I don't think there's windows in lorries.
There are. It's
It
just
seems like a
cab.
really bad idea once again. Designed
Just-
for, one might
Just an
say.
house up back. So,
Oh, my
You
box wants to look outside.
you jump out, jog down, open the back door. Jesus Christ. A lorry horn just went off on the sound effects and scared the shit out of me.
Well, I was saying, I had the police go past.
Yeah, alright, we're immersed, kids, we're immersed. Door opens, Chase and Abel, who are in the wrong places on the overlay. How long's that been like that? All night? Did that move? Did one of you leave and come back?
No.
Oh, when we were setting up, Dave's camera went off.
Yeah, that's why then. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Cool, so, brilliant.
No one told the Simon Master.
Well, it's because we went on to roll 20, so I didn't see it till we switched back.
Oh,
Right,
well.
so Abel and Chase, you jump out of the back of the lorry, close up the door, formal 3X, I'm assuming gets back in the cab. You two are what, just like buggering off into the streets, into like the buildings side, get off the highway type thing?
If like we run directly behind the van, just pretty much like through traffic, like
Yeah, it's
between the cars.
It's not moving.
Yeah, that's fine. Just like then between the cars, just run down.
So you're
and
going to
then-
leave the lorry, run through a few of the cars, and then off the road and
Yeah.
into like populace, as it were.
Yeah.
Okay.
Disappear.
Disappear. Easily done. Jean radios or calls through to confirm that they are indeed looking for someone that fits the description of Chase. He's hung around near where the police are to try and gather information of like what they think's happened or what people are saying's happened, to report back to you later on. Chase and Abel.
It's a good thing I've got a helmet on to disguise my face.
Yeah, you're still 6'5" carrying a minigun.
I know, but when I can stash it and hide it.
He's got
What
an
you
helmet.
need is an oboe case.
Yeah.
A bassoon box.
I got my name's Chase.
I
and this
can't
is my
imagine the
double
copper
bass.
going, that can't be him. He's got an helmet on. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Did you have the helmet on when you were fighting?
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
No, doesn't look cool if he's got the helmet on when he's
main
fighting.
characters don't wear helmets. That's how it goes. You know what I mean?
See?
Shepard never wore a helmet.
Except when he was in space.
Yeah, but you know.
That didn't help him much, to be honest.
Nah, they
He
died.
paid Mass Effect 2.
So, right. So Chase and Abel, you're into the streets now. You cut quite a vision, the pair of you, both carrying miniguns. Obviously, yours is in a cello case now. I'm assuming, Abel.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You know
You're-
the bit when on Only Fools and Horses where they're dressed up as Batman and Robin.
Yeah. And they
That's
run
all I'm
from
imagining.
the smoke.
Give us all your... What the hell? Ah!
You run past two muggers and they're like, "It's not our night, not tonight."
Yep.
Keep your handbag, love. So you're now amongst the populace. There are rows of shops and other buildings and such that you could waste your life on. VR cafes and neon nightclubs. Jace, you want to go get bugged again by a lady of the night so we can track your every move? Thanks for that, by the way. I mean, when in Rome.
Exactly. At least I don't get space aids.
Not even here to defend himself. No,
Oh
you
my
just
God.
nearly got the
First
party
episode
killed.
met him.
But, you know, potato. So,
As we're going through streets, if there's shops still open and whatnot, I'll try and
you're in
change some
District 3,
clothes.
so it's heavily industrial, is District 3. This is where people work for a living, bearing in mind all their working is actually clearing debt that they're never ever out of. But it's everywhere's work. Everywhere's, as soon as they finish work, everywhere else is just filled with chuffing, you know, nightclubs or places you can get drugs or escape reality or, you know, pleasures of the flesh, whatever they deem that to be. You know, it's work that, all debt, all working off. So there's pretty much everything at your disposal because they try to cater for every form they can possibly take.
Abel, if we throw a bit of money around this area, we can disappear for a good few hours. And naught will get said. I'm just saying.
Marine Abel is aware of this. R&R, you say?
And we could have a good time in the same as well.
Or
Treat yourself while we do this shit.
Or we work.
we can keep going for a little bit, call a cab to meet us at the next street, and then hopefully get back before the other two, and then get absolutely wankered at the bar we're supposed to be in.
Chase
Fine.
is staring at the neon lights and
Call
Titty.
yourself a cowboy.
at the titty bars. I mean,
Titties.
Fine. We'll call a cab.
fine, we'll do the goddamn mission.
You got your dick wet in the rain. I want to get it now.
I mean,
Having a piss.
Ian's not even there and she's got a point.
Yeah.
So, Chase and
I'll-
Abel, you're going to call a taxi, yeah?
Yeah, I'll call a cab.
You call a cab, you arrange to meet it at the closest point to you. The cab will call back and say, "Sorry, unfortunately we cannot get a cab to your location at this moment in time due to police interference."
So we're going to go back to option one.
You then look at the traffic jam on both sides of the road.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Just make sure you wrap it up.
Gets cold.
How long
in
would
the
it
rain.
take to walk there? Walk back to Sons of Cows?
You're about a 25-minute drive away, so maybe an hour.
All right, Chase. I am going back to the Sons of Chaos. You can do whatever. They are, and by they I mean the police, are looking for you. I'm gonna go that way.
Never leave
You're a
man
big
behind.
guy who can look after yourself.
Don't split the pie.
It hurts. That
You've
you would
already
abandon me.
split it 3 ways.
I always love a three-way.
I am well up for like getting me dick wet,
For fuck's sake.
not in
Again.
the back of an alleyway.
Right, we're
You're
past
not
that.
in an alleyway. You're not in an alleyway. You're in a.
Yeah, I'm saying
You say
not
not.
in an alleyway
Like it was before.
I see.
and getting wasted. But how about we get this job done and then go out and celebrate instead of half in the job, half arsing the job, and then being like, we'll go do the thing, and maybe like.
Fine. We'll start heading towards the Sons of Chaos. We'll be sneaky about it a bit.
Yeah.
If we can.
Yeah,
If it's-
you'll
if
still
it's-
be sneaky, man.
Yeah, if it's an hour away, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna make sure it takes an hour and a half, just to.
You're gonna go the long way, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll go there, but
eventually.
yeah.
Right. So, I'm gonna call the session early because there's a couple of things gonna happen because you've split the party. Obviously, Sean being where he is. You two are gonna end up doing stuff. The traffic will end up flowing for yourselves, and you'll have to deal with that. And then John will have to deal with his little bit when Nathan's back with us. Okay? If it's only on my clock, it's 34. I don't know what it is on your lot's clock.
38.
38.
38. So for some reason, I'm 4 minutes behind you lot.
I mean, I'm there with you already. I'm 34 here.
Nah, cool.
Time's different in the north, don't worry.
Yeah, we just make it up. What time is it? Daytime. What about now?
Sun's
Night
up.
time.
Is it a light out? Daytime.
Can you see sun? Cool. It's time to eat and work.
Can you see
Right.
your shadow? Night time.
There you go. So thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for all the subs and the bits. Kestra, you've been amazing and got Abel through his first combat with the character. But yeah, it's been great. I'm so glad we got it going again. I hate how big a gap we have in between sessions, so we're going to try and keep them as bloody consistent as we can and get rid of the Thursday curse. Don't quote me on this, and I'll delete the clip if there's med one. We shall try and get Thursdays more weekly if we can. I'm looking into stuff I can do with Jean to allow the rest of the party to play weekly, so it's not, fucking Spock beaming him up every 5 seconds. But we'll have a look at it. But if we can get it going weekly, we will, because I like the system and I want to play more and more cyberpunky carbon stuff. So anyway,
I missed it.
it's been good. It's cool. I really enjoyed it tonight. I've really enjoyed it, and I really needed it. So it was really cool.
Me
Right.
too.
So
I missed the last few because of bloody surgery.
weakness. That's what we call
Any
it.
excuse.
bloody weakness. Anyway, we're all good. We love you all. It's been amazing. We're back. Should be back on Sunday with Dice of the Beholder doing their thing. If they're not doing their thing, Monday, Matt from Random Encounter on YouTube is a good friend of mine, and he's a Pathfinder GM. So he's going to be GM in the Pathfinder starter box instead of myself, because he's aware of what he's doing and can teach those that are playing it far better than I can. And he's got a party together, and they're going to be playing through the starter kit for the next 3-4 Mondays maybe, depending on how long the starter kit actually takes. It's a really cool starter box. Paizo have done really fucking well with it. So look out on Mondays. It'll be between 8 and 11. I'll do some shout outs on social media, but if you want to learn how to play Pathfinder, or at least watch people learn how to play Pathfinder, tune in Mondays. And then when that's finished, there'll be another thing taking Monday spots, but we'll announce that afterwards. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching tonight. Check out Dice of the Beholder on Sunday if they do stream. One of them's pregnant, so we've got to get them when they're in a good mood. And Monday, check out how to play Pathfinder for the next few. So yeah, take care of yourselves, and for now, So goodbye, players.
Bye,
Bye,
players.
bye.
Bye, players.
Bye bye.